this is how I would handle it. Okay, so you had a bad experience with investing into, what was it, a crypto mentorship? Yeah. I had a bad experience with it.
into a coin.
So I can totally understand how you're feeling some resistance towards investing into yourself right now, because now you're sitting here and it's a similar situation where you want to improve your financial situation, and you did it in the past, you invested into yourself in the past and you got burnt. So let's talk about that experience a little bit in the past. Like when you invested into the crypto thing, tell me a little bit about that. Like, how did you end up investing into the crypto thing? And then he's going to explain to you, like, yeah, man, I was looking online. I wanted to make money. I saw this ad and, you know, um, I hopped on a call and I just did it. And and then I would ask him like, okay, so you just did it. So you just recklessly invested into some random thing that you didn't know anything about. And then he would be like, yes, I did that. And then I could ask him, okay, so like, are you surprised that that it didn't work out for you? Because essentially you just made a bet. Like, you just went to the casino. You just bought some random thing you didn't know much about, and you were really attracted by the guy with the Lamborghini on Instagram, and that's why you gave him your money. And then he's gonna be like, yes, yes. So now I'm like, okay, so how is this situation different? In the past, you invested recklessly, but now, well, how is this different? Yeah, I've watched all of your videos. Okay. And you understand what you're getting into? Yeah. I'm not just going to be making money. I'm also going to be learning a skill that I'm going to be taking for the rest of my life. So it's not just for the money, it's also for my personal and character development. And then I'm going to be like, yes, exactly. And wouldn't you say it's unfair towards me right now with you on the call that you're comparing me to this random crypto guy with the Lamborghini?
Mm.
And I drive these supercars all the time, but I don't post them on my socials. So I'm doing my best to prevent attracting those types of people. But like, wouldn't you say it's unfair to me right now on the call that you're comparing me to this crypto guy when I gave you access to my course before you even hopped on the call? You've checked everything, you've seen all the testimonials, you know what you're getting yourself into. Wouldn't you say this is a very different situation? And then he's like, yeah, no, you're right. And now he's not comparing me anymore to that guy. So I'm out
Mm.
of the comparison picture. And that's what you want to do. That's also the only way it's going to work with selling. For example, I have one of my great friends, his name is Sayed. He sells websites, but he doesn't sell websites, because if he sells websites, the business owner that jumps on a call with him would compare him to some random guy on Fiverr that also sells a website for 300 bucks. I can go on Fiverr right now. I can pay a guy, literally, guys, I can pay him $70 and he can build a crazy website for me. You can go on Fiverr, website, blah, 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 $70. Some Indian guy, he can make it. And Sayed is charging like 8K. So
Ooh.
how can Sayed charge 8K and have people actually pay him, which they do? He has a lot of clients. So how does he do that? He does that by getting himself out of the comparison table. Because if he's in the same comparison table with the Indian guy on Fiverr, then he's always going to lose that. Because how much more value can he bring compared to the Indian guy, which justifies him being like 100 times more expensive? Nothing. So what he has to do is he has to remove himself out of the comparison table from the Indian guy. He's like, exactly. The Indian guy will build your site for 70 bucks. Maybe some of them would even do it for free. And they build you the site and the site looks beautiful. But they just execute the thing. So you tell them what you want and they make it, but they don't think with you. I don't create websites. I create brands. I write the entire copy, the slogan, come up with the colors, come up with the branding, the ideas, content, ebooks. It's a whole different game, the systems behind the whole thing. And that's why this guy works with me and that guy works with me and that guy works with me. He names his customers and he says, I don't build websites, I build brands. I build your entire company and how it looks like to the world. And now he's out of the comparison picture because he's providing a totally different service than the Indian guy from Fiverr. The Indian guy from Fiverr is building the site, but Sayed is not just building the site, he's building the entire brand. So now they don't compare him to the Indian anymore, and now they pay him because it's a totally different service.
Mm.